Escalation of the Cold War and the fall of the Soviet Union explained. Ever wondered how a global standoff between superpowers sparked a decades-long drama? Let's dive into the Cold War. Right after World War II, tension exploded between the US and the Soviet Union, two giants with totally opposite visions for the world. It wasn't a typical war, no tanks clashing in Europe, but a fierce battle of ideologies and power plays. Take the Berlin blockade. Imagine a city cut off, surrounded, and the US flying in supplies just to keep hope alive. Then came the Korean War, turning a remote peninsula into a bloody Cold War hotspot, proxy battles everywhere. And who could forget the Cuban Missile Crisis? The world held its breath as nukes pointed just miles from US shores. The arms race was a wild flex-off, each side building bigger bombs, rockets, and even eyeing space supremacy. Space became a new battlefield, with the USSR launching Sputnik and the US racing to put a man on the moon. Far from their borders, both powers fueled proxy wars from Vietnam to Afghanistan, keeping their battle alive without a direct clash. But what brought this intense era to an end? The Soviet Union's fall in 1991 changed everything. Economic struggles hit the USSR hard, while reforms like perestroika and glasnost tried shaking up a rigid system. Nationalist movements surged inside Soviet republics. Suddenly, unity was cracking like never before. Meanwhile, the West's tech and economic advances left the USSR struggling to keep up. It was a race they couldn't win. When the Soviet Union finally dissolved, 15 independent countries emerged, reshaping global power overnight. So, you see, what started as a tense standoff spiraled into decades of drama, tension, and global change. Feeling amazed at how close the world came to nuclear disaster? History's full of lessons, and now you know some of the biggest. Want more eye-opening history stories? Hit like, subscribe, and let's explore our past together.